Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be episode 5 of Frontier. So, it's greenhouse time. Our contracts are still underway. It's the next day from when I left off with you guys, but we need to get some greenhouses put in. So, the trick is going to be leveling this out without using literally all of our money. So, that's the plan. Let's go ahead and save the game and turn autosave off. So, I'm going to go onto the bridge, so I'm a little bit out of the way. So I think the level we want to try to keep... Jeez, I'm already all over the place. Level we want to try to keep with is this level kind of like right here where this is at. So if we go landscaping. Try to go out. I don't want to go too crazy up that road because the road I actually want to maintain itself. So it's going to be in there where it's going to start costing us. Actually, so far this is not been that bad. Okay, and then I do want to smooth that out before I forget real quick. Okay, so back to this. So I think this is kind of the tier I want to work off of, which if that's just okay, so far not too bad. I thought this would be a lot more devastating to us, which this might still be, but so far it has not absolutely decimated our bank accounts. I like to go pretty close up to the river here. Here's where we're going to start getting trickier. Yep, that's where it's going to start decimating it a little bit. We can go just along here. Okay. Still we're a lot cheaper than I thought we'd be. So we're still doing real good. Okay. I figure this is a big enough change. You guys should probably see how it goes down. Okay. And I think just right up to there. So yes, actually not too shabby. Let's smooth out some of these edges. Let's make that a little bit smaller. So obviously the river's right there. Need to go all the way down to the river. Some of this stuff along here can be smooth. So I also want it to look good. I don't want it to just look like just the worst garbage you've ever seen. So, okay, that's pretty good. Now, the next plateau will probably be up here, which we'll work off of, which I'm not going to worry about that just now. Now, if we go down to painting, this here probably needs like a rock texture. Oh, that's a perfect rock. I like that. Nice and dark, doesn't really stand out too much. I think that's perfect. That's the perfect rock face that I like there. I think will work really well for this. Okay. And just like that, we're good to go. Now, I do want to put a little bit of grass. Actually, we can put some bushes down here. What do we have in here? We don't need anything. These are pretty cheap, so we can just put some of this stuff down along here, along the river. Those were pretty cost effective. Okay, so now that that is beautiful, let's see about our greenhouses that we're going to put in. So we go to production, greenhouses. So, big important one is going to be this wood one. This one, I think we can stick kind of towards the back here. Okay, how did that do? Okay, I didn't like that it did that, but it has trees in the background, so I'm going to allow it. It kind of looks... I really don't like that. We can see that. Yeah, I should have saved in between doing that. Let's go ahead and... we sell this for 30 grand. Okay, we did spend $4,000 on that. I am going to reimburse us a little bit of that money. We're also going to fix this here. Landscaping. Nope, I don't want it. I just need that stronger. There we go. So there we go. It doesn't have to be like really good looking back there. Okay. Now, okay, let's get that back leveled out. Kind of how we want it, which I think just along there. I did do a little bit extra there. Okay. So let's go ahead and just save right there. In case I make a mockery of that again. Production. Let's go to greenhouses. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this. Right there, it says it's not doing a lot to change the... Let's do maybe like right... Let's try right there. Okay, a little bit. We might be able to fix that, though. Let's see if we can't landscape over that. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. And I'm happy with that. Okay. I can live with that. That is perfect. Okay. So, we are down some money, but not actually as much money as we'd think we'd be down. Back to greenhouses, we need something for growing tomatoes. And I'm going to use these greenhouses because I think they'll be better for this sort of thing. So, I think... I don't want to block... I should be able to not have to come in here to do anything with the greenhouses, and I'll explain that later. But it's still gonna be a little tricky. I think right there is probably fine. Yep, and then let's start with one. We honestly don't know what that's gonna do for us. Let's start with just one greenhouse. So this is good. This is good. We go in here. Open production menu here for the greenhouse. We're gonna activate the tomatoes. They need pallets, of course. So the pallets should distribute from where they're at now. We are gonna have to just make a crap ton of pallets. Now this one right here, okay, wood slow, wood fast, water wood fast, wood plank. We don't need water wood. Yeah, water slow, water fast. It's half the speed, but let's go ahead and activate that, and we'll just get some seed in there. I don't have manure available to me, so that's gonna be tricky, or slurry. So I think that's gonna be best right there. Now they need water and they need seeds, fertilizer, that sort of thing. So the other thing I wanted to do, this guy will do fertilizer, seeds, and water and manure if we get it eventually. So this is the distributor. So this is actually just going to go... That's how you get stuff out, is on that other side. So we kind of want that to be, I guess, available for people to get stuff out of if they need to. No, we're not going to ever have to get stuff out of this. We're just going to be putting stuff in. So let's go ahead and just... We're just going to put that right there. It's only $1,000. So now what we can do... You need to haul water, but we can haul water to this, and it will distribute. So if we go down here, we can activate all of this. The production cost is 0. So if it's running, that's great. And then we need this set to distributing for all of these. And I'll put all of these materials in, not that many of them. And then that should distribute them over to our greenhouses and get that up and running. There you guys go. I'm just gonna cheat real quick here. I'm just gonna delete these objects. We just want to get rid of them. This is a stump that I missed. There we go. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. There's a little chunk of wood. Chunks of wood, or is that a stump? It's kind of hard to tell. But anyhow, well, that is one we can delete as well. Floating there. So yeah. This is a good start. This is a good start to our greenhouse area. Let's go ahead and... What do we have for different materials in here? That gravel I actually really like. That one's a little too extreme. I kind of like the base game gravel, but I don't see it in here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with... I think we're going to have to go with this gravel, this darker gravel. So, get this just down to there. Just across there. Now, obviously, I know we're not going to be actually in here really needing to do anything with it. But it still looks nice. It looks like you can come in here and work on it or do whatever you need to do. It still always looks nice. I like things to look nice, so here we go. And then to make it a little bit bigger, we can go across here. And then we will make just a simple, the landscaping's really not that expensive for this. Just get a nice simple path in there to our greenhouses for now. obviously have more room in here so we can put more greenhouses in as we want to, or even some productions or whatever we need to put in here. But we have some more room, and we don't need to worry about leveling out the next tier yet because this is plenty of going on for now. So I actually am curious though, how much wood does this make? So every month, this will make half of that. So make 4,000 liters a month about. That should be enough to keep everything afloat, though we probably will need to get another one of those at some point. I actually, you know what? I think we're just going to want to get another one rocking and rolling right away, especially since we don't have manure. Because we don't really have, I mean, it'd be twice that if we have manure, but we don't have ability to buy manure, really. I don't think there's a manure anything in here. Oh, maybe there's there. Is there something? TMR. There are mods that allow us to buy manure, so let me actually look into those. That would actually just be better instead of building that. So I'm going to add a mod in to allow us to buy manure, and I'm just going to do some work off camera, and I'll let you guys know kind of where we sit here in a bit. Okay, so I've gotten a lot done. Bought 30,000 liters of manure, 16,000 liters of seed, 16,000 liters of fertilizer, and I also bought a little tanker trailer, which I don't need to be going that fast, which is over here. It's a little lizard TARDIS, which I can tell you when it's full of water, it doesn't get pulled well by the truck, but otherwise it worked fine. Okay, so we have the distributor there, which I put in a lot of the materials. So in the distributor, we have a lot of water. We have seeds, fertilizer, and manure, which you can see it's distributing. The food factory obviously has got its stuff. And then tomatoes, they should start producing as soon as we get pallets in there, which right now we don't have any pallets in there. This is still manufactured blanks. That's fine. We need to get more wood here, which is going to happen from this guy producing wood out the bottom here. And it should, oh, I need to set that to distributing. Let's make sure that's all set. This is set to distributing. Pallets are set to distributing. Planks are set to storing. Good. Tomatoes set to distributing. And then here, this one's not activated yet because we need tomatoes. Well, I might as well activate it. So what did we decide we we're going to do? I think we decided on this one because it's less sugar, more tomatoes, which we don't have. We have only limited supply of sugar. So we'll activate that one. And then these guns are obviously all distributing. That's good. And then furniture is storing. Okay. So what we are going to do is drive over to, oh, by the way, what did I spend on that? I'll tell you as I drive over there. Obviously, our money's gone down a fair amount. We're going to drive over to our pallet factory because, ooh, that was almost bad. We do have some pallets that are sitting outside there, and I'm just going to drop those off at the greenhouse, or drop some of them off at the greenhouse for now. Now we have some stuff going on there so we can get that production started. I'm just going to pass this cop on the shoulder. Oh, goodness, it almost caused a collision. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Don't ever do that in front of a police officer, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, so all these pallets that I put out here. Actually, we can probably... Does that not hold down? Oh, maybe I have to... No, that's the door. That's the other door. That's that one. What about this? Nope. Open back cover is Y? What a strange setup there. Okay. Oh, I can't lift these. Oh, my liftable pallets doesn't work on these. Well, don't look. Everything's fine. I'm gonna just get these guys loaded up. They obviously what I could do in real life is load the pallets one by one, which is basically what I'm doing instead of loading a pallet of pallets. That's not gonna work super well. So let's just put that on top of there. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I'm sure that's totally normal. That's how you typically would load pallets, is that high up on there. And I don't know why the other one fit just like kind of perfect. There. That might just be how we have to do it. I wonder if I can get a little further. So it would be nice to have. Yep, that's okay right there. We'll call that good. These guys. Again, totally normal to load pallets this way. Then I don't know if I'm going to be able to strap any more in on the back here. But we will try. I'd like to put our 2 pallets in there. I don't think straps back there. definitely not going to go if there's no straps. Mouse is having some issues. There we go. Fixed it. I hit the button that slows down the mouse cursor. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, there are ones back there. Okay, we're good. Oh, wow. This is heavy. Okay. What we should do, maybe to make it more suitable for this process, is put this guy over the cab. This looks strange, but there we go. It's strapped in there. That can go forward, and then this can go forward as well. There we go. That way the plate is moved forward. Look at that. Still quite heavy, so you need to be very careful driving this down the road, because we can roll at, appears to be 10 miles an hour, which is not helpful for us. Drink a coffee while we're going. But yeah, once we get this over to tomato greenhouse, the cop is still there, probably waiting for me. He's probably looking at this like, this guy has been just trouble since he got into town. This is a rockin'. Very careful here. I don't want to tip this. Get through this deadly intersection as fast as possible. Okay. Sharp corner. There we go. We made it. Perfect. And then after this, everything should kind of work the way it needs to in terms of pallets and everything like that, and wood getting made. So that's the plan. Assuming I can just pull over. There we go. Yep. First few pallets in there. There we go. And that should be enough to get that thing rocking and rolling. Should be nothing in there. Yep. Okay. Now we can close the tailgate. Okay. So now these guys aren't going yet because they're waiting for wood, which is going to come from this guy once it gets distributed. So the other thing we need, honestly, well, we're producing 8,000 liters of wood a day. This thing, I wish this thing didn't hold so much because I actually don't really want to get that many, that much going on. Now, if I turn off the, if I deactivate this after like everything's full of pallets, it won't accept any more stuff. But I mostly want the wood to go to the sawmill, which has got, of course, a lower capacity. But worst case scenario, we just have a lot of pallets. It's not too expensive to do it that way. But if we have to, we can get another one of those wood greenhouses set up. But I think we're good. We also can still harvest wood. We still have plenty of wood that we can get, which I will probably still do some of that off camera, get some of that done. But yeah, there we go. Okay, in this second part of July, I will see you guys in August, and we'll see kind of where we're going. Now we got our food factory underway, and we got some greenhouses rocking and rolling. I'm just going to park right here next to the TARDIS for now. And yeah, I should be able to do another load of dirt too tomorrow, which will get the rest of this hopefully unloaded out of here. So there we go. I'll see you guys in August or in the future. So we'll see. All right, welcome back in, everyone. So it has been a while. I have done a crap ton of stuff off camera. I did a bunch of harvesting contracts, and this is just some leftover corn from it, just to put it in our food factory. I've done so many of them. I did a bunch of potato ones, oats, wheat, sorghum, soy, sunflower, a bunch of corn ones, a ton of stuff. We have to now accept a whole bunch of them. So these ones are all ones that are done. This is not all of the ones I've done either. Let's go through and just accept all of this stuff. There we go. Yep, there it is, just like that. Yeah, also, some good news. If we actually go up to our, I think I should be able to tab it right here. All of our dirt is gone. I sold it all off. Every month we obviously got a load we could sell off. I also sold 9 loads of the city dirt. That's why our money went up a little bit, because I've been selling a lot of the city dirt just because it bothers me that's on the map, so I've been trying to get rid of it. And in addition to that, I finally, if I go up to the, I bought this chunk of land right here. Finally got a good deal on it. This one has still been overpriced. We might just actually have to bite the bullet at some point because I do want that piece of land. So I think that'll be great for, well, honestly, We're only really buying it because we want this guy. We don't really need that, so we could just build our own somewhere, which, oh boy, is it under silos? Can't remember where it's at. Straw storage, that's great. That does bales. Yeah, so it probably should be under here. Yeah, here we go. Bale and pallet storage. So I do want one of these somewhere. But yeah, only 30 grand. We could sneak it somewhere. I don't know. Well, that's the problem with that. So that's going to mess up with that landscaping. The landscaping in here is really rough because it goes up. If that was flat with us, that would be much better. We could put it over here potentially. I don't really want to. So the goal is to not have to drive in here really at all. So I actually probably don't want to do that. I mean, actually right here or somewhere like that would be fine. Maybe just kind of tucked away. But anyhow, we'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. We made some good upgrades to everything on our farm. And yeah, things are going good. We're slowly paying off our loans. So these guys are getting done slowly. We probably should pay off some of this at some point, but I'm just going to leave it alone for now because really the only one we can afford to pay, I guess we could pay this one off, which would save us 5 grand a month or 6 grand a month. But I'm not worried about this one because it's such a low interest rate. So these are the only two that I want to pay off early because we're paying so much interest on those. Because yeah, we started 400,000 for this, and we've made we made 14 payments so far, 14 payments of 5,400. So if we look at that, 14 payments of 5,400. That is approximately $75,000 we put into that, though we've only paid off $31,000 of it. So that is one that we really want to get cleared. Same with this one. So this one we could clear right now, but I think I want to get rid of this one just so we can get rid of that big payment as well. But on that note, so let's take a look at our productions. Our productions have been, actually, they might be a little full. I didn't check them last month, so I need to check those guys. Tomato sauce, we're making some good tomato sauce, getting some recycled trash in there. We also have a little bit of sunflowers, a little bit of soy, a little bit of corn. So I'm not gonna do anything with them just yet. The soy I'll probably turn into soybean oil. Since we have that, let's go ahead and just activate that. I think that will be fine. Canned corn is probably gonna be what we're gonna want. There's no water in here, but if we activate canned corn, that should be fine. Soy milk we could make as well. Soybean oils, 2 soybean to 1 soybean oil, 6 soy to 4. Let's look at those prices for soy milk and soybean oil here real quick. So let's see. Soybean oil, soy milk, max price 4,000. So that's 6 to 4 for that one. So 3 to 2. And this, where is it at? And this one is 53. That one's, yeah, let's do soybean oil. That would be worth more, I think, to us. Let's go back in our productions, though. So, there we go. Got something going on with some of that stuff that we got. Sunflowers. I can't even remember what we can do with sunflowers over here. Oh, sunflower oil, of course. I think that's the only thing we can actually do. So we'll go ahead and activate that as well. Just sell that sunflower off. We didn't pay for the sunflower, so that's nice. The tomatoes have been doing okay. Actually, it's been struggling to keep up with all of that. So, but that's always been doing good. Plenty of wood in here. Not a lot of wood in here. Premium potatoes. I put all of our extra potatoes in here, so this is where all of our water's at right now. So we need to get some more potatoes rocking and rolling through here, which they're trying. So premium potatoes are actually worth more than French fries. That's why I did premium potatoes. We're gonna get some pig food, which is fine. We'll just sell it off probably. And then down here, this thing is still trying to do its best to make some wood. Now up here, let's take a look. Furniture factory still doing good. The distributor needs more water, so we probably should get some more water for that, which I'll do that off camera. So we get some more water for the distributor. I'm going to try to use something else to tow this. I might try to use a tractor because this does not tow well with this because as soon as you get past like 10, 20,000 liters, it just drops the truck or lifts the front of the truck up. So we'll try to get that and get some more stuff in the distributor here. But yeah, so things are going well. I think our products are going well. We have some nice little greenhouses over here. I do want to see about, maybe with you guys in here, about putting in another wood one. Because I think that would be appropriate. Because I think we use enough wood. Let's go to production, greenhouses. Down here at the end, I think we use enough wood that it would be worth it. So I think we can probably sneak this guy. I don't know how that, 33 grand, that's not too bad there. Maybe if we sneak it back a little bit further, I think it's going to level that. Yeah, 39,000. It's going to level that a little bit. So I don't really, well, honestly, because the next, yeah, we'll make that level up there. So let's put it. We don't want it to level too much of that, so we'll try to keep it away from that. We can tuck it back in there a little bit though. I think right about there. is good. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. And then if we do a little bit of landscaping around that, let's find, where's the stone I was using? Was it this one? Yep, that's the one we're using. Oh, let's put just a nice, already get into that sometimes a little bit. There we go. Kind of curve that into there. Let's bring that back into there a little bit. Okay, so a nice little area. For decorative purposes, I'm just going to paint over this just to make it look nice. I'm going to take a nice thumbnail shot of this, as you guys have seen. So I think if we do that, plants, let's see here. We have like a cheaper, it's meadow. That is not really what I'm after here. You do some nice flowers, I guess, but I think the grass is too expensive. But that's what would look good. So let's try to. Whew, that was only $3 grand of grass actually, so that wasn't too bad. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, about $8 grand worth of grass to get that all done. So yeah, but it looks real nice over here, so I like that. I even like having some of that meadow in there. Yeah, some meadow back there. I like that over where all the trees are at. Yeah, okay. That looks real good. I like that. And we can add another greenhouse here if we need to, and even another greenhouse right here. So our kind of little greenhouse operation is underway. And if I go into this one, open production menu, let's do wood fast with manure, because that's what we're doing. So we'll activate that. And then that we'll go down here to wood. We're making wood, we're not making planks. We'll change that to distributing. There we go. Okay. So now they should be loading up all the wood. And the wood is really cheap to do it this way because we're just putting water and stuff in there. So it's not a big deal. It just takes time, which makes sense because wood production. So there we go. On that note, that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. We have made a lot of progress. I think the next episode, our goal is going to actually start harvesting. So next year, we're going to start actually doing some harvesting and some growing of our own crops. So we'll have to start looking at getting some equipment, which we have plenty of money for. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.